Welcome to Circuit of the Americas. Some history, as we are in my home state. Actually, don't need to look at that one right now. So this is Circuit of the Americas. We are in Texas, and we are 3.5 hours from where I sit and do the commentary. This track is 3.4 miles or 5.5 kilometers. And it has a capacity of 120,000 people. It opened in 2012. I was there on the inaugural Formula One race. They have gone a long way since then. It was a little bit crazy then, but it's extremely organized. They have a lot of different races, and this was conceived by the promoter Tavo Helmund, a German guy, and German architect and circuit designer Hermann Tilke. He helped design this, and he also designed the Sepang, Shanghai, Yas Marina, Bahrain, and several other. He did the reprofiling of the Hockenheim ring. So there's a lot of design legacy that's been put into this track. It has 20 turns. And today we are doing GT3, and we are doing we're doing GT2 today. And I haven't done this in quite a while, the GT2 commentary. It's going to be fun. So what happened last race? Last race was, as we remember, Paul Ricard, Brian Murray won, Derek Bird second, and Jonathan was third. We have all those guys, I believe, on track today. Jonathan Wood is there. I see Derek, and I see Brian as well. So only 12 guys today for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to set up here so we can get to the track. Oh, where did it go? Sorry, I'm just trying to find the track. There it is. Oh, I'm a little bit, I have less screens that I normally do when I do commentary, so that confused me a little bit, but we should be all right like so. There we go. This is where I do my little spiel for our sponsors. So Castle and Cauldron, home-based crafting business. They do Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts collectibles, and they do magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, etc. So Castle and Cauldron, that's where crafting meets the magical. Then we have Syndeo, our Canadian sponsor. They are a technology broker that's specialized in voice contact center and cybersecurity solution for businesses. And Syndeo's advisor will help you select the best technology solution for your business. And of course, Sim3D, dashboards, fan shrouds and mounts, elastomer kits, LED eyebrows, power supply brackets, everything you need for your rig. Look no further than these guys, Sim3D. All right, let's get over on the game stream, see if I can start to get some timings going. We see a little bit more mix of cars. It's not only Maserati. It's right now today it is about half of them Maseratis, and then half is it's other cars. So that's kind of cool. And I put also the speed down there in the corner. Could be interesting to look at as well as we're going through the race. So it's a sprint race, so it's 30 minutes, no pit stop. Peter David, welcome to the stream. And I'm going to use the regular ACC timing table there. So we can see if there's anyone that gets a track penalty. That could be a factor here. We have one of the newer driver here, Salt Kiss. is driving today. He's involved, I think, in most of these contests that we have for season 12. So that's very cool. From, I think that's Hungary. I think it is. I will verify that to make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. And that is correct, Hungary. We have 17 cars signed up. Unfortunately, we only have 12 on track today. We have Stefan Buckley, Andrew Umbro, didn't start last race. Nick Newcomb and Steve Young, they had signed out from the last race. So hopefully we see a little bit more people. So Nick Newcomb is racing today, and so is Steve Young. So very good. Is that first turn one we went through there? It's just really, really nice. Let's get into cockpit here as we go through these S's that are a little bit inspired, I think, by the Maggots and Beckett's. And here you have to be patient to get around this corner here and set up for next. As my producer moved to another car, let's get in the cockpit with Jeremy. So this is the speed section, and we're coming into this hairpin, turn 11 in front of us, and that's a really good spot to sit. I did that on several of the races here. You can have just a general admission ticket, and you can put your lawn chairs up on turn 11 there. Let's see what Jeremy has as we come through speed up to 255, 57. Yeah, so 257 was his top speed, it looked like. I think I have an option somewhere to set a speed trap. Yeah, straight to... All right, so we have time on the board, 2:08.2 by Steve Young. Steve Young is in the Lamborghini. A little bit different car. I haven't seen that much as it on the GT2 circuit. But it is one choice to drive. And he hits the curb there pretty hard. But he's up 1 second compared to Pornoff, but I'm sure Pornoff will warm up. Pornoff from Macedonia is in the Maserati. There's that tower, which is kind of a very distinct feature of this track. I've been up there, and you get some pretty glorious views. They had the champagne promotion up there. You could buy champagne from beautiful ladies up there and enjoy that while you looked over the track. It was very nice. Let's see who is up on his time. Derek Bird up 0.2. He's far behind both Derek or Pornoff and Sky. Fastest lap now is Murray. 2:07.9. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's look at Jonathan Wood. Let's look at his next lap from the cockpit. So he's coming through here on the last turn. There's turn 20. Most of these have no name, really. So here we are, Jonathan Wood doing a hot lap. He needs to pick up the speed quite a bit here. Coming up here, here's the brake area, straight braking, and then you take almost a blind turn. You don't want to go wide. Fighting the wheel a little bit, you move over to the left side, and then keep on the right side here as you want to engage. This is like blind coming through here too. And it's very easy to go wide. And here, that turn, I have to be really patient, setting that up, hit the apex. Very nice. And there's a lot of blind turns here. And here's, you want to get on the throttle here so you can power out, because you have this long, high-speed section coming into this turn 11 hairpin, like I mentioned before. And here you was he overshoots that one. You want to maximize this speed out on this straight. Gonna see, look down in the left corner there. Let's see what speed we can get on Jonathan. So it's a 252, 55. He's 260, 268. So braking for this corner. And here's a really tricky section too. Here you have to be really patient. Murray sets a new fastest lap as we speak. And hit the apex here. Don't go too much up there because you have a really nasty curb. And here's another one. Be patient. And here, get on the throttle. He goes a little wider maybe. He is not on the better lap here, so he abandons the lap. While Steve Young, he looked like he was on the fastest lap there for a moment. So Ponov is up contesting the P2 right now. He is not on the faster lap. Let's look at Dimitri. Here Dimitri is finishing his lap. He's up 2/10. Anyone watching, please click the like button, would be nice. Yeah, Dimitri is up 0.1 now, he lost it there. Dimitri drives the Audi. He abandons the lap. We have 3 minutes left and Thomas just invalidated his lap. Yeah, quite a discrepancy on the times. I think this is a track that not everyone is so familiar with, and you really have to practice a lot. There's a lot of time to be had in many of these corners. So you really, really need to practice this track a lot. Jean-Marie has not put up a time yet. I think he just joined, actually. Mrs. Salt is out driving. He is not improving right now. So the max speed fastest is Brian and Steve, 194 on the speed trap on turn 12. Not exactly sure where that speed trap will be. So right now we have Brian and Steve. Jonathan goes into the pits. We have about 1 minute left of qualifying. 13 cars on track now when we have Jean-Marie joining us, which is nice. See if he's gonna be able to get the time set. I think this is his outlap actually. I might be wrong. I think he's actually on a proper lap, so to speak. See, let's follow him, see what he can do. Actually, I think if he hustles, he will have time to make one more lap. But it might be really tight. He has 20 seconds here to get around. Sliding a lot, hasn't really got his grip. Oh, here we go, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No. He's done. Nick is on a valid lap. That's not going well. All right, so there we have it. Murray, Young, Ponoff, and Bird on the 2 first rows. Then we have Jonathan Wood and Thomas. Solkis, Trowbridge, Statis, Arobas, Torrance, Newcomb, and Grouillot. So I'll leave you with the track animation here for a minute. I need to go and get something to drink, so I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Waiting for the race to start and the session to reset. Oh, so comment here on the wrong car. That's Grouillot that you refer to, right? Let's get on the track. Murray. And then we have Steve Young next to him in the Lamborghini, which is a GT2 rated car, I guess. Ponoff. And then we have Derek Bird driving the Audi. Jonathan in the Maserati. And Thomas in the Maserati. Saltkiss in the Maserati. And Trowbridge also in the Maserati. Dimitri Statis in the Audi. And here's the KTM, Jeremy Arobas. Kevin Torrance in the KTM. And Nick Newcomb. Oh, so yeah, Grouillot, he left it. He left the race. Jolt with a soft G, not in, okay. Jolt Quiche. Nice, thank you for that guidance. And let's get back on Murray, and we're gonna have full formation lap as usual. Brian Murray won last race. Derek Bird was second. Jonathan was third, and Pornoff fourth. We didn't have Steve Young racing. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to fare today. Races today. Like I mentioned before, I'm using the standard ACC timing board so we can notice if there's anyone that get track infraction penalties, because that's a very very likely scenario. Very interesting to see how that Lamborghini gonna fare. And also interesting that people are starting actually to drive other cars than the Maserati. I don't know. I think I have in the back of my mind that they did some sort of a they bopped that, or anyone know on this the chat there? Very long long formation lap here. This track. Okay, yeah, Steve Howelser says that, yeah, Maserati was bopped. Which was probably good. I really enjoyed driving the KTM, personally. So no pit stop today, just full-on racing. And turn one, always exciting. There's going to be some challenges up there, I'm sure. Will people take it easy? Because when you come up there, I mean, there isn't that much of a run there, and you have your cold tires. It's really easy to overshoot. Or you take the inside line, but you get squeezed there. So that's not really a good line. So we'll see what decision people make. There we go, Brian in the black car. Where is Pornoff now? Is he in position? Pornoff should be next to Murray. But we have Young next to Murray. That's very strange. There's something not right in the start here. We're on Helicam. Yeah, people are kind of off position here, but here we go. Here's the start. Murray has the inside track. Very confused to see Steve Young there, and it's a little tight in coming through, but yeah, everyone did pretty well. So now Steve Young is second place. Very interesting why Pornoff was so far back there. That's not what he wanted, I'm sure. Follow him for a little bit. Distinctive start here by Murray. Got off to a good start. Here's Jonathan Wood. Mr. Kish, P8, Nick Newcomb, Kevin Torrance in the back. Very nice, no contact so far. Very nice. Jonathan was able to get in position there. There was a little accident or some sort of a contact. See if we get that replay. I couldn't get my flag up here. Okay, there was a little contact there. We saw that. Not sure why I didn't get my graphic up for that. Oh, that's the... Okay. All right, let's see here now. Steve Young. Steve Young in P2. The Lamborghini. Mirshponov. And then we have Jonathan Wood. Fastest lap now. Starting to wind up. Jonathan had gained 1 position. Dimitri Stat is 2 positions. And Nick Newcomb have made up 3 positions. Starting to spread out the field quite a bit here. Yeah, Steve, let's see how many drive-throughs. That's why I'm keeping the ACC timing tower here so we can actually catch that as it happens. Derek Bird is challenging here Jonathan Wood. And behind him he has Thomas Renier. Coming into turn 11 to get out on the long straight. Here's Jeremy Robas. Try to get the contact with Nick. Jeremy started P10. Drives currently in P10. Brian Murray, leader today. Right now, it's fastest lap. And Steve Young in his Lamborghini behind. Oh, we saw back there the Lamborghini was jumping a little bit. He hit a rather imposing concrete sausage that sits in that corner there. Coming through turn 19 for the last turn of this lap. 30-minute race today, 12 drivers. Decisive lead right now of about 1 second of Murray. Murray continues to lap fast laps, 2:08.8. But now Steve Young, 2:08.865. Steve Young had the fastest lap as he's starting to make some inroads here on Murray. Great work by Murray coming through here on this S's. Looks really, really solid. But Young is gaining on him. Derek Bird currently P5. Jonathan Wood in front of him, Thomas behind. So gonna be able to make a push. Derek drives the Audi. 3 Audis in the field today. And 2 KTMs. And the Lamborghini, and then the rest are the rather popular Maserati. Looks like Derek have a good run here. Getting through turn 12. Murray is fastest on the speed trap, turn 12, 264 right now. I'm sorry, 266 is the fastest. There we have Jonathan and Pornoff. Actually, I see better than that. 271 actually, Newcom. Looks like these cars start to compress a little bit, Thomas and Derek and Jonathan. As Murray takes back the fastest lap, 2.8. 2.8275 is the fastest. In maybe 15 minutes, maybe we're gonna see. Maybe the tires are gonna be a little compromised. Following Jonathan here, up one position, but Derek really wants that position back. See how Jonathan is doing compared to Mish Pornoff. Yeah, Pornoff is a little bit faster. Takes a different line there, as you saw. It's coming in through P11, or turn 11 rather. Oh, something happened here. Let's see. Replay here. I think there was a contact. Yeah, Torrance on the inside there. Successful, but then a little turn in by a Trowbridge. Yeah, nothing to cry about. The fight continues. Oh, Torrance overshoots a bit. Jeremy is still in P10, trying to reach Newcom. It's about second ahead. Lamborghini was didn't like that corner behind there. This car sounds nice. When he throws in the gear there, you hear the kind of the clunk. Looks like Jonathan is picking up speed in his quest to get past Mish Pornoff. Jonathan was one of the guys that didn't race last time, or did he? No, I'm sorry, he did. He was P3 last time, last race. Oh, here's a move. That's Derek behind there, behind Jonathan. Derek starts to get some traction in his Audi. Terry Trowbridge, Kevin Torrance was in it again. Let's see. Oh yeah, A little touch there on the inside. Maybe a little optimistic. Derek still working on Jonathan. Derek was P2 last race. I'm sure he wants to improve from where he is right now. P5 today. But again, this is a track that's not everyone is too familiar with this. It's not so, we don't race this so often, and this season we really wanted to focus on tracks that we haven't raced that much. One track we haven't used at all, I think, is Hungaroring, which is a track I'm not too fond of. But again, it's once you practice. Pretty spread out field right now as we continue to follow Derek here. Murray have the extra point right now for fastest lap. He's 1.4 ahead of Steve Young. There's Jonathan. Yeah, Indianapolis. It's a difficult track. I did a 6-hour endurance on that 2 years ago. Or was it 2 years ago? Oh, maybe last year. Early last year, maybe. Is Jeremy gonna be able to reach a Newcomb? KTM against Audi, so maybe we're gonna see some tire wear. So we're almost halfway already. It's becoming up this amazing turn. Turn 1 is just very, very different. This is an interesting view inside the nose of the KTM. It looks really weird. Shove the camera in there. The front diffuser. Just letting the producer function choose the shots and the cars. Tries to intelligently share the screen time between the cars. Jeremy is pushing. See if we get a good run out on the straight. Yeah, good turn there. Really good turn. And here's Thomas. On Derek, moves on the inside. Is he gonna make a move? No. Thinking twice about that, which is probably a good idea. You can easily be squeezed right there in that turn, which would be turn 12. But overall, very clean race. We haven't really seen any big incidents. We have some Trowbridge and Torrance banging doors a little bit. Actually, I see here that Trowbridge actually been involved in 3 contacts. And car 56 have been in 2. Car 569, then that would be Murray then. Nick Newcomb still have Jeremy behind. Good power out of that corner of the Audi. trying to shake that KTM, but he is not able to do that. I haven't really tried the Audi. I think it's probably a capable car. Looks like people start to gravitate to that one now. Murray is 2 seconds ahead of Sky. Very comfortable lead for the moment. Looks like Jeremy is starting to get a little bit closer to Nick. "13 minutes remains." Oh, that's Kevin Torrance really working harder. Oh, he gets on that curb. I could see that. All right, now we're less than halfway through. Not that much action, unfortunately. We have Torrance and Trowbridge that's really fighting here. Torrance lost the position back to Terry. So not too many position gains in the race so far. Jonathan made up 1 position, Dimitri made up 2, and Nick Newcomb made up 3. We might come into the territory here in a couple of minutes where we might see some truck penalties. We'll see. Trowbridge managed to get a little bit of distance here, almost 1.2. Well, I'm sorry, actually, now I see Torrance is back behind him now. Torrance takes a little bit more aggressive line into that corner we saw. Seem to bear fruit. He's getting a little bit closer now. Have a look at Torrance from the back of Terry's car. Oh, here comes Torrance. Sounded like Terry was missing a gear. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he throws on the inside. Oh, that could be... that could be Terry's, but Terry overshot it and sliding, but he takes back the position. Oh, very nice race between these two guys, but it gets so close there. Ouch. Yeah. I could see that happening. What happened, Torrance? Is he waiting for him? Oh, Terry got tired of that. Terry went into the pits. Yeah, I think they have banged around a little bit too much, these two guys. They have had a lot of contact during their racing here today, unfortunately, and Terry threw in the towel saying that that's it for me. Sorry to see that. Yeah, it's an art to drive close to someone. When you chase and you get excited, and then you can just feel that this is the moment. But yeah, it wasn't. I don't think we had any contacts in the first lap at all. Actually, we did. We did have 2 contacts. But I think they were nice, just door to door. It wasn't really anything of consequence. But Stuart will look at it. We'll see. Jonathan still up 1 position. Is he gonna get a hold of Pornoff? I haven't seen any drive-throughs or anything like that, no penalties. Jonathan is really pushing here. Seems like he has really good momentum. Yeah, 4/10 faster. Almost 4/10 faster last lap compared to Mirsch. That's really the closest we have right now, although these guys are more than 1 second apart. Jonathan just tried to do everything he can here. It looks like he overshot it a little bit there. Finishing off this lap. Oh, what happened here? Jonathan Wood. Oh, okay, there we are. Looked a little bit weird there for a minute. See what timing we get. Comparison between these 2 guys. My producer will stay on this camera. Yeah, Mirsch was faster, about half a second, but they were both on invalid laps. That's why we have red timing there. So Steve Young, second place running so far. Good result for him. First race in this series. As we see, Jonathan was almost like drifting through that corner. But he looks like now he's losing, creating a gap here for almost 2 seconds between Pornoff and himself. Yeah, Terry, I hear you. I see that in the log here. Jonathan lost momentum here. Behind him we had Derek. I don't think Derek gonna be able to challenge him unless there is a mistake. Less than 5 minutes remains. No track cuts penalties so far. Maybe there's a commentator's curse coming. So Brian, Steve, and Mirshponov started 1, 2, 3. That's the way they sit right now. Murray gets the point for fastest lap if this remains. Jonathan up 1 position. Dimitri is up 2. And Nick Newcomb up 3 to P9. As we watch Mr. Murray. The fastest in the speed trap so far is Steve Young with 245. Here comes Kevin Torrance, Jeremy. 2 KTMs. Doesn't really seem to be the track for KTMs. A bit surprising though. But Kevin is really gaining on Jeremy Robas here. Let's see Terry if he can do better here, Kevin, than he did with you. Goes a little bit wider line. Open that up, that corner quite a bit. See how he's doing on this, the last turn here. Gonna push through and get some slipstream. He's not gonna try any craziness there, but oh, he gets a little bit close there. This is the closest battle right now on track. Fight for P10. Yeah, Torrance is all over Jeremy. And in front of there we have Newcomb, and Jeremy is easily passing him. Oh, a little touch. Yeah, there was a contact there. Jeremy went a little wide. There was contact. But I don't know what's going on with Newcomb there, because I think maybe he has to save on fuel or something, because he's really dropping back. And in the meantime, there is Brian Murray, Steve Young, and Mirshponov also involved in that racing there with Jeremy and Kevin. So I forgot to get on Murray as he went over track. Mirshponov stops there just before the line. That what happened? A bit confused there. Is he over the line yet? I guess he was. Just looked weird. All right, so that's the race. Let's get over to the interview. Real quick, I'm gonna out of that. Okay, and I'm gonna get into the interview mode here. 1 second. My shortcuts doesn't work anymore. Let's see here. Pull them into, there we go. Firm. I'm gonna put Mirsch in. And Brian. If this guy will join. Mirsch, congratulations.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, it looked like you, looked almost like you were kind of stopping short on the track. I guess you were over the line, but it didn't look like it. It was super weird.
I don't know. I think I was. I don't know, Chris.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think. Yeah.
No, you confused me.
Yeah, no, it was just the view I had. It looks kind of weird. So, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yes. So, how was Circuit of the Americas for you? Welcome to Texas.
It's a beautiful track.
Yeah.
But I don't know it. I don't know this track because we don't drive a lot. Otherwise, beautiful track. You, like Brian said a few minutes ago, you have to have flow through these corners.
Yeah.
To be fast.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super challenging, and like you said, yes. you have to practice. There is no way around it.
Yes. Especially, I was scared about tires. I didn't know if I have tires at the end of the race, but it was okay.
Yeah, and no one got any problems with track penalties or anything like that. Did you get any? Did you had any track warnings or something?
Surprisingly, not.
No.
No. I was surprised also when I finished the race.
Yeah. I was waiting for it to happen because I had the regular timing tower for ACC to see if there was something I could catch there. But congratulations, P3 for you there. And then we have I don't have Young on the. Try to see if I have him on the voice channel somewhere. I don't see him. Mr. Murray. Congratulations, second win in a row.
Thank you very much, Krister. It was a good tight battle between me and Steve. I had one track cut second lap, so I had to be a little bit careful, but not too bad.
So have you practiced a lot for this race?
I had to, yeah. This is a particular track. It's different from all of the rest, really. It's very, very, very difficult. Especially in the GT2, to keep the tires alive till the end is, for me, I find anyway, is very difficult. Yeah. The last 2 laps, very, very, very slippy.
It was interesting to see Sky was driving the Lamborghini there, which I guess is I'm not 100% sure. Was that part of the GT2 pack, or is that just an earlier car that's GT2 spec? I was a little bit confused over that.
Earlier.
Yeah, it was earlier. Yeah,
100%. Yes.
Yeah, because originally we hadn't set that as a choice, but yeah. But I mean, that seems to be competitive, and it was nice to see that it wasn't only Maseratis today. So we had a couple Audis and so on too, so that was cool. So.
Yes. Compared to previous season, this one is better.
Yeah. All right.
What I could tell, the Audis were quite prominent today. Yeah, at least three of them.
Yeah, they did good. So all right. So congratulations, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if who's gonna commentate. I think Chris Bourne is gonna do that. So yeah. But that's going to be an interesting race. So.
Just wanted to say just one little thing before I go. My mother passed away on Wednesday, so I dedicate the race for her.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, sorry for your loss. In our age, there seems to be a lot of people that lose their parents here. Jonathan lost his mother here just recently, like 2 weeks, last week or 2 weeks or so.
It was a peaceful end, so it was good that way.
Yeah.
But thank you, Jerry.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. So we'll go into the weekend with this race, GT2. So Murray, Young, and Pornoff on the podium. So congratulations, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Cheers.
See you.
Bye-bye.
See you again.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for streaming and everything.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
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 Okay, that was the race today. And tomorrow we're going to have a stream. I think we're going to have a stream of the GT3 race. So that's going to be exciting. Always a lot of cars on track. And this first turn on Circuit of the Americas, that's going to be crazy. So we'll see then. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.